Hello! Here today we're going to be talking about Inovio, which I have sitting in my Freedom portfolio. This stock has next level potential of 5x to 10x. Today I'm going to give you the 4 simple reasons and 1 bonus catalyst on why this stock will make you rich. Stick around, you're going to want to get in on the know. It's so simple. In case you stumbled across this video, I am the Simple Trader and I am not a financial advisor, but guess what? This year my Freedom portfolio is showing ridiculous gains and I want to bring you on the journey with me. Before I invest in any stock, I do my own in-depth research and analysis, and I really want to share this with you and hopefully help everyday investors like you make more educated moves going forward. It's a win-win. All I simply ask for in return is you smash that subscribe button and give me a thumbs up if you found this content informative. If you're not familiar with Inovio, ticker symbol INO, then here is a quick 30-second introduction. INOVIO Pharmaceuticals is a biotech company headquartered in Pennsylvania that focuses on DNA-based medicines to treat, cure and prevent illnesses associated with HPV, cancer and infectious diseases. Their CEO is the world-renowned expert immunologist Dr. Kim. They currently have 15 programs in the pipeline at various stages, with VGX-3100 due for phase 3 results any day. In January 2020, Inovio designed their DNA vaccine INO 4800 to combat COVID-19 in record time using their proprietary DNA platform. Remember this, as this could be the vaccine that takes off. As always, let's first take a look at the price action of Inovio. In January this year, the price of Inovio was trading around $3, then coinciding with the announcement that Inovio were mobilizing to manufacture the INO 4800 and the fact that they received mega funding from the CEPI, the stock surged to over $5. The next spike was early March when Inovio released news that they had prepared 3,000 doses for initial stage clinical trials. At the same time, they also received a $5 million grant from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation for development of INO 4800. The next spike came when FDA approved Inovio to advance to phase 1 human trials, which saw the stock extend back to $16. These were all dwarfed by the next huge move up, which was due to the announcement of positive data for their phase 1 trials of INO 4800. Then we see some serious profit taking and slight retracement, and at the same time this was due to other vaccine makers reporting positive news. In September, the stock surged again on the hopes of phase 3 beginning. However, the stock quickly reversed due to the FDA putting on a partial hold for phase 3 and requesting additional information, not on the vaccine but on the patented delivery method. Inovio has since confirmed they have provided the information to the FDA in October, and so we are hoping the FDA will approve and provide positive news within November. Now for 4 simple bullish reasons why I believe Inovio will succeed and skyrocket in the coming future, and why we should get in now at this low level price. Outside investment. The DoD, Department of Defense, awarded Inovio $71 million to support the large-scale manufacture of the company's proprietary Selectra 3PSP device and the procurement of Selectra 2000 devices that are used to deliver INO 4800 intradermally, i.e. through the skin. The DoD also awarded, and I hope I don't butcher the name, Ulogy Bioservices $11.9 million to work with Inovio to manufacture INO 4800 DNA plasmids. The Coalition for Epidemic Preparedness Innovations, CEPI, awarded Inovio a total of $17.2 million in funding. That is to support the phase 1 clinical trial of INO 4800 in the US and a phase 1-2 clinical trial in South Korea, as well as a $5 million grant to support Selectra 3PSP smart device development. The Bill Gates and Melinda Gates Foundation further provided Inovio a $5 million grant to accelerate testing and production scale-up of Selectra 3PSP. INO 4800 was also selected for the US government's Operation Warp Speed. Simply put, the interest and investment from the DoD alone is rather strange, but I see this as a huge clue and possibly a breadcrumb that makes me uber bullish on Inovio. Phase 1 vaccine results. Check this. 94% of phase 1 trial participants demonstrated overall immune responses at week 6, and that is after 2 doses of INO 4800. Through week 8, INO 4800 was deemed safe and well tolerated with no serious adverse events. All reported adverse events were grade 1 in severity. In preclinical animal challenge study, INO 4800 provided a full protection against SARS-CoV-2 replication in the lungs in the mice challenged with the virus. In July, the company released preliminary results that showed its vaccine candidate INO 4800 generated antibodies that neutralized the early strain of COVID-19 and its mutant variation. So far so good for INO 4800. Lifting of the FDA halt is expected this month as Inovio confirmed in their third quarter earnings call that they had responded to the FDA within October, who now have 30 days to decide the outcome. The virus cases are getting out of control worldwide and there will be pressure on the FDA. Once the FDA do lift the halt, this could be the one catalyst to send the stock surging. Pumping and dumping of competitors' stock. Pfizer reported huge positive news of their vaccine on last Monday, which sent the stock surging.
Pfizer has announced that its anti-coronavirus vaccine, developed in partnership with German company BioTech, is 90% effective.
However, a major red flag to me is the dumping of shares by its CEO.
$1 million worth of stock, 5.6 million, I switched the 6 and the 5, on Monday, triggered probably by that stock move because of the vaccine data. Now from this filing we know it was about 132,500 shares at an average price of about $41.94.
We have already seen similar moves like this with Moderna before. I'm no conspiracy theorist and I don't know about you, but it becomes a bit odd when insiders at the top would start selling as soon as they know the stock price is going to surge. I mean, if Pfizer really do have a vaccine that's going to save the world, quote unquote, then why would their CEO be selling right now? Surely he'd want to hold them for a bit longer? Regardless of this, for me there are still 2 major drawbacks on the Pfizer announced vaccine, which are
kept in what's called ultra cold chain. That means it must be stored in freezers at around -70 to -80 degrees. So that's going to be a serious problem for some of the low-income countries who certainly don't have freezers of that sort. It may even be a problem for some of the affluent countries who will have to step up their cold chain. Also, you need 2 doses of this vaccine 3 weeks apart. That means that you won't be protected for about 28 days after the first jab, because it takes about 7 days to take effect.
Based on the super freezer requirements, I personally cannot see this vaccine working, as the costs and logistics would be virtually impossible for some poorer populations and even countries to adopt. As soon as another viable vaccine without this ridiculous freezing requirement is available, I think we can guess where Pfizer's vaccine is going to end up. Compare this to INO 4800, which is the only nucleic acid based vaccine that is stable at room temperature for more than a year and does not require to be frozen in transport or for years of storage, which are important factors when implementing mass immunizations to battle the current pandemic. I know which one I think has more potential. Bonus catalyst, VGX3100, the Inovio DNA vaccine developed to eliminate HPV cancers. Completion of its phase 3 was due in Q4 2020, which is now. But this has been impacted by the recent pandemic surge and Inovio's effort on INO 4800. However, as confirmed in the Q3 earnings call, the data readout for the phase 3 trial is expected in the first half of 2021. Based on phase 2 results, this vaccine eliminated up to 80% of HPV infections. Essentially, Inovio could be the future and the cure that could save millions of lives based on VGX3100 alone. The future is so bright and this company is doing great things for humanity moving forward, and frankly, that's what I love to invest in. If this company succeeds, the world will be a better place and we get to make some huge gains along the way. It's a win-win. I see my investment in this company skyrocketing in the near future. Please leave me a comment down below if you are an investor in INO already or are looking for an entry point, and let me know what you think is going to happen to Inovio. If you want to stay up to date with all my latest content, please consider to smash that subscribe button. Stay tuned for more analysis, news and updates on Inovio. I am the Simple Trader and will simply see you next time.